Do you want to enjoy the strong spicy flavors of Jamaican beef patties but don't have an oven? Not a problem. I will show you how. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Hello beautiful people, welcome back. So today we'll be making some tasty delicious beef patties. So these are all the ingredients that we'll be using for this recipe, and I will leave everything in the description box below. So let's go ahead to blend our vegetables. We have some carrots in there, some yellow, green, and Scotch bonnet pepper, red bell peppers. We have some scallions as well, and also some onions, some ginger, and also some garlic. So I'm just gonna add some water to it and go ahead to blend it. So let's go ahead to mix our dough. So that's the flour right there, and I'll go ahead to add some baking flour, combined baking flour, some turmeric powder for color and taste, some curry powder as well. Yes, mix that together. Then go ahead to add a tablespoon of sugar. You can use brown sugar or any that you have available. So I went ahead to add some salt, and that's a teaspoon of salt. So now I've added my butter. So you can choose to use either margarine or butter. It depends on your preferences. So I'll mix that until everything is well combined. So I'm using my fingers to mix everything together. If you have watched up to this point, hi, hello. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for passing through again. And if you are new here, hi boo, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see. So next, I'll be adding my buttermilk, and that buttermilk is very cold. And I'll be adding it in bits as I use my fingers to knead the dough. So make sure that you are kneading until you achieve the consistency that you are looking for. So I'll keep kneading until everything is well combined and ready. Can you see that yellow goodness? Yeah. So our dough is ready now, and I'll go ahead to wrap it in a plastic wrap and then leave it in the fridge for like at least 30 minutes. Yes, so it's now in the fridge, and we go on to prepare our filling. So onto the pan, I'm adding some oil, just a little bit, shouldn't be too much. Then I'll go ahead to add my blended vegetables. Yes, and I'll stir that and leave it to cook. Then I'll go ahead to mix my beef. So my beef, I've already spiced it with some curry, some other spices, the onion powder, ginger, and everything already. So as the sauce or filling was boiling, I just added the beef. Yes, so it depends on you, your preferences. So next I'm adding some paprika. Then I'll go ahead to add some extra thyme. I added some black pepper as well, but I lost that part of the footage. Next, I'll go ahead to add some shallot cubes or flakes, shallot flakes. So that's what I'm adding at the moment, and I'll go ahead to give everything a stir. Please don't leave this. You have to keep stirring and checking up on it till everything is well mixed. So I want a bit of crunchiness, so I added some sliced onions to it. So keep stirring. Then next, I'm adding some ketchup. Yes, it depends on your preference. So I added a bit of ketchup, like a tablespoon of ketchup. So I'll go ahead to mix everything together again till everything is well integrated. Then I'll go ahead to add some soy sauce. Yes, please measure this because I know the amount that I'm adding, but with you, you have to measure a teaspoon or 2 tablespoons or to your preference. So next, I'm adding some oyster sauce. It depends on your sauce as well, the amount of sauce that you are making. Yes, so I'll give that a stir again. Make sure that everything is well mixed. Then you leave it to simmer. So I don't have Jamaican browning, so I made some browning at home, but I'm a little scared to add more because I don't want it to make my sauce bitter. So I just added 2 teaspoons, like 1 tablespoon. Yes. So if my sauce is not that brown enough, it's because I'm afraid to add that much browning. I'm okay with this. It's to your preference. You can add more if you want. So I'm gonna say that, guys, can you see that? You see that the filling is a bit watery, so we'll add some breadcrumbs to make everything come together. So that is what I just added. Stir everything together till it is well integrated, and then you leave it to cook. So as it's cooking, I came back to check up on it. Can you see that all the water, the breadcrumbs can have taken down all the water, and our filling is looking so nice. Yes, that's the consistency that I am looking for. This filling is good for people who don't like eating or crunching on vegetables. Yeah. So we leave it on the stoves to simmer as we prepare our dough. So make sure that you powder your surface before you start kneading your dough, because this thing can be a little sticky. So guys, because I don't have enough space to roll this dough, I have to divide the dough into 2 parts and keep the rest in the fridge because I'll be using that the next day. So roll your dough until it is flattened. This is the first stage, guys. Keep rolling. When you see that it's a bit sticky, you add more flour to it and keep rolling. So now that everything is set, you go ahead to grate some margarine or butter, anyone that you have, onto the dough again. Yes, as I am doing, I'm using the grater. Please freeze your butter before using it for this because it can be a little soft if it's not well frozen. So I'm gonna fold that back and continue adding more butter. Our aim is to make our pie or our beef patty very, very crispy and crunchy. So you have to still roll it up, add some flour, more flour, then you flatten it, then you can put it back. After you folded it nicely, you put it in the fridge again for another 15 minutes. So that's what I'm doing here. So now that I feel everything is well to my preference, I'm gonna fold that and put it in the paper wrap again, then put it in the fridge for 15 minutes. You see how smooth that is? I can't wait. So let's not forget our sauce. It it has cooked nicely. Can you see that brown sauce? Yeah, our filling has browned nicely. Not too the deep brown, but it's okay like this to my preference. So we set that aside to cool down. Then it's 15 minutes now, and I brought out the dough, and we are going to roll that dough again. Flatten it, guys. Make sure that you flatten that dough. If it's sticky, add more flour. Yes. The aim is to make it flaky. That's why we added a lot of butter. Yes. So keep rolling until everything is flattened nicely and beautifully. So guys, we'll be using air fryer for this because I don't have oven, and I'm doing this recipe purposely for people who don't have oven available in their homes and they would like to bake something. So because the air fryer cannot carry a lot of the pies, I would have to divide the dough into half and then prepare the first set, and also that the space that I have at home is not enough to roll everything, as you can all see in the video. So I'll go ahead to do the first set, section it, and then I'll go ahead to do the next set as well. So now that the dough has flattened nicely to my desired preference, I'm gonna go ahead to use a bowl I have at home. So I will get only 2 in this first set. Yes, so I'll set that aside. Then I'll go ahead to roll the next portion that I've set aside. So I'll go ahead to roll that one as well. Yes, flatten it nicely till everything is flat to your desired preference. It depends on the thickness that you are going for. So sometimes you should explore other people's culture. Don't just stick to your own culture and food. So now we add our filling. Yes, add your filling to that pie crust. And then you brush the edges with some egg wash. Yes, so that's what I'm doing right here, brushing the edges so that we can seal it beautifully. Then you use your fork to press down and seal the edges so that your filling will not come out. Can you see that yellow goodness? Oh my God. So do that until everything is set and done. These pies are looking good already, as if I should start eating everything. Yeah, so that is our last one for this section, because I've already done the other set and I'm keeping it in the fridge for now because I don't want it to melt, the butter to melt in there. So you can do it and keep it in the fridge as you continue to bake. So now that we are set, that's the air fryer, and we are going to lay some parchment paper in there. Then we pop in our beef patties, and then we go ahead to brush that with some egg wash as well. Please note that I did this before using the fork to punch holes in the patties, but it shouldn't be like that because I forgot. I totally forgot. So after I brush it before, I use my fork to pop all those holes in the beef patty, but you should pop those holes before you add the egg wash. Yes, so After that is set and done, we put it in the air fryer. I did put it on 180 degrees and I baked this for 26 minutes. Yes, 13 on each side, so 26 minutes in total on 180 degrees. So in just a few simple steps, you will have your homemade Jamaican beef patties that are crispy on the exterior and full of flavor on the inside. Do enjoy this and let me know in the comment section. You shouldn't be limited because you don't have an oven at home to bake anything. You can use your air fryer to make everything at home, everything bakeable. I don't know if that is correct. So let's give this a bite. I'm gonna cut this into two. Yeah, can you see that crispiness? You can just see how crispy that is. So look at that. Look at the inside. Oh my God. So much happening on the inside. So guys, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you do enjoy today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all and be safe out there. Grab some juice and enjoy your beef patties at home and watch your television whilst enjoying this goodness. Bye guys, and see you in the next one.